I've been at the sharp end of men's support for more than 22 years in my time supporting dads on our helpline. I've heard from thousands of dads. Sadly, I keep hearing the same things. Little has changed in those 2 decades. But some powerful solutions have emerged. Listen to enough people and sooner or later you learn a thing or two. I'll share with you both the personal ways to address some of the key challenges, but also some of the more important system changes that I believe would make a difference. In my opinion, number one is accountability that the system needs to address. Actual accountability for the decisions, behaviours and actions taken by the parents and the professionals that are meant to help when family breakdown goes off the rails. Almost no one ever faces any accountability for making matters worse for the children when a family breaks up. Whether it's one parent who uses the children to punish the other, whether it's the police escorting a father out of his house because it is alleged that he has been violent without proper investigation, whether it's a children's contact centre that refuses to facilitate court-ordered contact between the parent and claims family violence, whether it's a school teacher or a doctor without court authority or instruction takes it upon themselves to exclude one parent based on nothing more than the request from the other parent. All of these people should know better, but they do what they do. And children suffer, and unfortunately some men take their lives. Anyone that enables this kind of abuse of a child that is being used by one parent to punish the other should, by any rational standard, face some level of accountability. In my experience, that rarely happens, whether they are a parent or a professional. Until we start to enforce accountability, we will continue to see what we have always seen. Children will continue to be traumatised in the name of their best interest. As far as I can tell, in Australia, we have never measured how well our professionals deliver against their responsibility to act in the best interest of the children. We say they work to that end, but how do we know that's true? I've heard it said that you cannot manage that which you cannot measure. But since we're not measuring anything of value in family law, are we actually managing anything? It seems to me that the refusal by our system of the family law to be self-aware, to be held accountable, leads to what I would say is a meaningless claim that it works in the best interests of the children. The outcomes that I have seen in 2 decades say otherwise. If we did start measuring outcomes in family law, and it might take decades of recording data to get there, eventually we'll be able to see what does and does not work. Until then, best interest is nothing more than a marketing tagline. The claim indicates intent, not fact. And of course, you can always contact me on the Dads in Distress helpline. My name's Alan, on 1300 853 437. We're in the business of keeping dads alive and in their children's lives. Thanks for listening.